Happening? How we doing today? TGI Friday. TGI Friday. I don't know what I'm be able to do. But what up though? Let me see. Let me get myself together. Midway through the trip. Let me figure this out. So what's happening, people? What we doing? We got in the building. New York Nikki, welcome. TGI Friday. All the prerequisites to how a chat should be opened up. And she does it again. Appreciate you all the time, sis. So what's happening, good people? What's happening? Let me see. Are we getting the good down the road shots? Good. Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday. TGI Friday. The eagle is flying high. I hope everything hit the way it was supposed to hit on today, so that you can do what you got to do and keep on pushing. Let me find my situations. Let me find my little. Damn, of course, I had to throw it all the way over here. Of course, I would throw my damn. So yeah, what's happening? What's happening? What we doing? It's Friday. Whatever we doing. Whatever. Today was a good day. Today is a good day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Today is a good day. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Nikki Lee, what's happening? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Hope all is well on your neck, in your neck of the woods, as we say proverbially. Yeah, let's go. Hit that double tap that for me. I appreciate y'all. Happy Friday. Welcome aboard. I am BMW Shotz. And I'm glad to have you all aboard. Let me do a little adjustment. Try to give you all, I guess I can't really do too much because of the way that's situated. Give y'all the best view. Get it off that dashboard. There we go. All right. Yeah, so anyway, welcome aboard. It's Friday. Eagles flying high. It's a great day in America. Not only am I at work, but I also see somebody else that's at work, New York Nikki. There she is. Mod extraordinaire on these YouTube streets. Glad to have you. So boom. Like I was saying, today is a good day. First of all, we must give gratitude to the one who put us here, who has given us life, the breath of life. Thank you, Father, for you woke me up this morning with my mind on correctly. Number two, not only did you wake me up, my mind on correctly, I know that my relationship with you is solid. And with that being solid, it only gets better. So, thank you. Now, Mo, happy Friday, TGI Friday. What's up, girl? Welcome aboard. Shout out to my girl, Mo, your average logical thinker. Tap into her. Yo, listen, Nikki, let me do me the solid. I'm gonna explain this to you, right? You know how we can make these links work in the net? I should have done it, but it's a way of taking your phone. Once you're in a vertical feed, right? It's a way of taking it out of the vertical feed on the Android. It's real simple. When you see the like when I create a thumbnail for the video, or once the video is playing, right? The 3 dots. You go click, come out the video, go to the 3 dots. Take the video and put it in the watch later list. Immediately on the Android, that watch later list should show up. You go into that list and it'll go to the bottom of that list, and the video should be there live. And that will be the regular YouTube, and it'll take you out of the vertical stream. I know it's kind of funny. 3 dots on the original thumbnail for the video. Watch later list. So that way you can get to use all the links and you can subscribe to whoever's in the channel. Because that's what I want you to do. I want you to sub to your average logic thinker, all the creators on my platform. When you come through, I want you to be able to drop your links. You know what I'm saying? No questions asked. Don't feel no way. Promote, promote, promote. Shout out to everybody that I rock with. Shout out to Mac Mean, God's Work. Shout out to Big Dice Chronicles. Shout out to the 050 The Movement. Everybody. Shout out to I Smoke Hip Hop. Shout out to King Troll, Mr. Outside. Yo, listen. I'm out here to network and get to it. And I'm learning how to do it. Pause. That was funny. But yo, Mo, I saw you put up the other day about being the founding member on somebody's page. That's fire. I got like 5 of those. No, I got like 7, 8 of them badges. But that's, for me, this is like my cable. So if it's content creators that I rock with, the little $3, $4, yeah, Marshall. Yeah, I was on his live last weekend. Matter of fact, I be catching up with him on Sundays. He go on late, you know. He out in Cali, but yeah, I've been catching up with him. It's like he's shadow banned. Hey, Russian Princess RP. Let me get my big dyslexic self together. Hey, what's up? Welcome aboard. How we doing? Happy Friday. TGI. Yeah, that all I can do that too. That's, yeah, very good, very good. Great idea, Nikki. Very great idea. Great idea. But happy Friday, everybody. And so look, I'm all over the place because I've been getting a little motion. And I've been getting a little motion because look, last weekend was the low deuce on the goose situation. And this morning when I woke up, I was doing my laundry, checking my Instagram, and the founder and creator of not only that event. See, the Low Lives is a whole movement. They actually started in my neighborhood in Brooklyn, where they used to boost polo, and that's what it was about. Dudes that came from nothing, but that want to have that slice of the good life, or at least appear to have it. We did it through clothes. Now, in 1988, they formed a group called the Low Lives. Ralph Lauren exclusively worn attire. The event was last Saturday. Anyway, long story short, the founder, the creator of the whole situation, he posted an exclusive Instagram post with nothing but my photos. So that right there, that's lightweight motion for me. And the crowd goes wild. So look, your boy got a little motion coming into 2005. And we're gonna keep the momentum going. We're gonna keep that momentum going. But I got a couple of I got a 85th birthday that I'm shooting in February. A little party for a lovely young lady, 85 years young. I'm about to knock that out, and I got a first birthday party to do. I think the next weekend. It might be the same weekend. I gotta check the schedule. But yeah, we got motion. And then outside of that, even more good news. my big man cub, DMW tour. If you look at my highlight, my little shorts, he got a little highlight reel I'm putting together. And he had a game the other day. He had a nice little game. 10 points, 8 rebounds. What was it? 3 steals, 3 deflected passes. Yo, that boy's a problem out there. Oh yeah, they was good money. You listen. For me, they were well behaved. But you know how y'all do as women, and y'all particular about y'all things. You know, she came back in, she was beefing. So what happened was, my little son, he went crazy. That boy he ate everything in the house, she says. So his allowance for the next few months is going into her pocket. And then the big son, he playing like he just, oh, look at that, hold on. My big son, she wasn't too happy about his chore situation, so he got some deductions coming. And yeah. But other than that, the house was they were still alive when she got back, and the house was still intact. But yeah, my big son, man, he's making me like, the kid is doing his thing. He told me today that he's pretty much done with his high school academics as far as him high school classes. He's gonna be taking college classes coming next year. After this last semester, he'll be taking college classes. He should be getting out of high school with a college degree, with a associate's degree. Look at that, for the free. And God's willing, this little bit of talent he got on the basketball court that could subsidize his bachelor's degree. But his coach has said he got the highest ceiling out of his sophomore class. My son ain't no phenom, but he's willing to work, and he damn sure is a worker. So I just keep telling them, keep putting in the work, put in the work, and you will get the outcome. Cause check it out, my point guard my college point guard, his son, he upstate in Binghamton dropping 30 balls on kids, and that kid putting in work. But yeah, you get what you look. A merit-based situation. That's what we talking about here. Merit-based. You put in the work, you reap the rewards. I gotta put that same creed in my life, because right now I ain't busting my ass for nobody right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm relinquishing my time to somebody else, and they are paying me. I won't say rewarding me. They are paying me for the time that they are consuming in my day. But from the hustler perspective, from the entrepreneurial side of things, I first of all need to jump off the bridge and put my situation first and foremost. And that's in due time. So far, we got the right signs in due time. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? From the entrepreneurial standpoint, you gotta put it in for yourself. I'm not saying never put it in. Get to where it gotta go. I don't know what's happening over there. Man, that little, I don't know what's happening over there, but they got a nice little line. They have a nice little line over there. So it must be some pop-up shop. I don't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt if it would be Supreme. But Supreme is not too far from here. But you know, they pop-up shop wherever. Apparently they're shooting a movie somewhere in the area. Probably in the park, more than likely. Made in New York. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say my wife is the like. Listen, I'm here, so I'm here, so we do it as a team. But I'm not gonna lie to you. My wife do a lot of the heavy lifting as far as raising them boys. And she been doing it, and I can take my hats off. She done carried a 4.0 throughout her college career. Started at BMCC, finished off at Brooklyn College, worked full time, being a teacher's assistant, but really she was a lead teacher in a teacher's assistant situation. And I'm just saying, I done seen, I mean, my moms do it. And I guess, I ain't gonna lie, as a dude, I think I kind of take that for granted, watching, knowing that yeah, boom. Yeah, I do what I need to do, but I know that the women in my life that I've seen, they hold it down. And that's not, yeah, but you know, I guess it's all the mindset. And really, let's keep it a whole stack. My wife is a believer, so she be telling me her strength comes from somewhere else. And it ain't because she loved me so goddamn much that make it happen. I give it to her. But yeah, look, it can be. And if it is, reach out and figure it out. I mean, not figure it out in a harsh way, but there are resources, and man, please, with the best interest of the children. Because like now with the topic and the talk about the child support situation is tricky because, I mean, from I've never been on it. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I haven't had to deal with that, but I see it's all around me. Every other dude that I know that has a child is dealing with some kind of child support situation. I got a cousin that's infamously, he been at war for his son, and it's a bittersweet story because it was a tragedy at first. It got a little ray of sunshine, and then it became a tragedy again. But all behind that child support, and I don't. This is not to put no shield. These kids did not ask to be brought here, so they must be raised. But when you weaponize the court system against other parent, male, female, there's only one true victim and only one person that's being hurt, and that be that child. Like I said, I haven't gone through it, and Lord knows, in my situation, yeah, I'm not perfect. But once again, what are we doing? Like, I mean, if dude is lost and in the wind, then yeah, you got to chase down. But for somebody that wants to be in the light, that whole parent alienation, no, I'm about to get shadow banned for this conversation, but it's real. Alienating the other parent just because you're saying a spite or for a couple dollars because you don't want to do nothing for yourself and the child. That's not it. That's not it. And there's a lot of stories of, dudes not even, once they get put on those papers, they just say, whatever. I know that story. I've seen that story. A dude would not get a job because he knew if he got that job, he was going to lose that money. So, like I said, I know for me, a child needs the support financially, emotionally, all of those things. And using the court system to alienate the other parent or call yourself hurting or harming, at the end of the day, it's only one person that feels the brunt of all of that. And in my eyes, is the child, and that's not it. The best thing for always, every situation should be in the best interest of the child. No, nothing else. All of that. That simple. But yeah, you know, like I said, I got a cousin infamously. Infamously. He started a whole movement on Facebook. Now his whole life is shadow banned behind the movement, but he's still standing on this square. Shout out to man. Listen, he about to give me shadow banned too. Like, oh come on, people. Like this is wild, cowboy. Y'all not trying to. Come on. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. You know, I'm sorry about that. I just raged out because that's crazy. Like these people can't turn a car. Like I said, it's horror stories, and I know dudes that it was a time when the whole having a baby and running off that was popular. That was the number one thing to do at one point in society, and that was insane. Because why would you perpetuate that on somebody else? You went through that. You grew up without the father. You grew up without whatever. Why would you want to create another person and do that to them? You know how that feels. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's heavy. That's heavyweight. That's heavyweight trauma you got to deal with. Yeah, let me go. That's heavyweight healing that we all have to go through. We all have to go through it. You know what I'm saying? And I pray every day that people that's going through that can find a way to find that healing. That's like I said, it's a bittersweet story. I would have to go into it. I could tell his story, but he could only tell it. I could tell it from where I looked, from where I've seen. He got with a chick. She wasn't about nothing. Put him on child support. Now, let me tell you the kicker. What he was doing in the fact that he was having his first child, he was doing the whole world for this little baby boy. Some way in her twisted, demented mind, she figured that, I don't know, putting him through the whole child support situation would make her life easier or whatever have you. Listen, true story. When he went to court, this is one thing I can reveal. When he went to court, what he had been documenting and taking to them to show that this is what he was providing for his son without being court mandated. The family court and the whatever that system was, the child courts and family, they made him give a lower percentage of what he was already given, and on top of that, he lost all rights and not lost. But like I said, she wasn't the most brightest bulb in the lamp. So she would finagle false allegation, this, that, and the third. It was a horror story. And it still is. He went through all that, years of fighting. Fortunes turned. He got hold of his son, was able to bring this kid, like they had this kid set up to fail. And he brought him back and then once again, through the abuse of the family court, which needs to be reformed. Shout out to Kennedy, 808 Radio. He preaches about this too. There has to be reforms to this system because at the end of the day, what I've seen from family court, the furthest thing from any resolution or anything that they deal with is not the best interest of the child. It's about, bottom line, making somebody some money and getting somebody on some, getting some people in some programs, as they call it, resources. So it's a whole, to me, it's a racket. Like everything else in this world, in this city, it's a racket. So why wouldn't you not drive? You get in front of me and you just park. You get in front of me and just park. No. Like, does that make sense? You get in front of the vehicle, we moving down the road, you get in front of me, you just decide to sit there like a deer in headlights. Yeah, my fault, my fault, my apologies. Yeah, it's a racket. Yeah, it's a racket. But, yeah, it's a racket. No buts. It's all a racket. Everything is a racket. And once again, these rackets are set up to supposedly benefit a set target, and all that ends up happening is that target either being exploited or further disenfranchised. We got to do better. I mean, these systems it's got to be a better system. It's got to be a better way. It's got to be a better way. But at the end of the day, the children of the future, the kids are that's what we supposed to fall back on as. And they're the ones getting the biggest disadvantages. Look, we pay teachers pennies to educate the minds of the future. That makes sense? No. Not common sense. But just shout out to y'all ladies that are holding it down, that really got to do both jobs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all giving it what y'all got to do. Y'all, hey, if y'all wasn't doing it, what would we be doing out here? But shout out to those brothers that's really out here with they, like, really hands-on. You know what I'm talking about? Jim God. Hey, brothers that really, like, the ones that I marvel at. Like I said, my cousin, when I say I watched my cousin bring his son back from the brink of statistical irrelevance. Like, I watched it. Once again, I never went through it, but I was amazed at the father that he was. I had to tip my hat off to him. One of my first Instagram pictures, one of my first Instagram posts on my personal Instagram is him and his son. And to me, it's a classic shot, if I do say so myself. So if ever down the road you get a chance to get to my personal Instagram, all the way at the very beginning of my public photography journey, you'll see the shot. Where's my tea at? Oh, okay. Yeah, so how everybody doing? I know I went through a little rant, a little sermon. But yeah, man, we gotta father these babies, man. We dead ass. We gotta definitely father these children. Okay, you're a genius. You are a genius. Man, we gotta father these children. I always been big on that, man. I always said, man, when I was coming up, my dad lived down the block from me. Not literally, but connected neighborhoods. In the formative years of my life, I had my dad. I was ripping and running the streets. That's why I look for my male leadership, my male upbringing. The streets of Left Rock City and around their parts. Anywhere in the streets, I was looking for that. You know what I mean? It took me a while. I had a lot of resentment towards my mom. My mom was a real woman. She was a strong Caribbean woman. So she wasn't going for a lot of foolishness. I didn't know my dad, so I was like, whatever. So me and her butt heads, you know what I'm saying? But a lot. But that was because I was seeking to figure out where I was gonna find this man thing. She was raising me to be soft. And I knew I couldn't survive doing that. That was not gonna be it. What we doing over here? Oh, okay, Buzz. Yeah, that's one thing about me. I make bad decisions when I'm ready, but I'm very self-aware, and I hold myself accountable, at least in this stage of my life, very much so. But I can see myself when I was a young boy. My mom was raising me up to be soft, and I couldn't do that. Cold hard, it's a cold world in New York City. New York City, we don't play that. I couldn't do the shelter thing. I had to be. I wanted to be out here. My spirit is to be out and about. And we can't do that scared to death. No way. So yeah, we clashed. I ended up in the group home system in the 80s out in Left Rack City when crack was called jumbos. You know what I'm saying? That's where that started at. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate everybody that's been in the building. The 13 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. We have my Bugs. What's good, Bugs? Yo, Harlem on the rise. Harlem on the rise. Listen, my guy. Hooper the Hooper. Hooper the Hoop. I'm gonna tell you, my son, I gotta go back to my son, cause yo, he next up. I'm telling you. I'm looking at what he has put together so far in his young career. Yeah, he gonna be. Yeah, I see him scoring 1,000 in high school. He gonna hit a 40 ball at some point in his career, cause that shot is real. I never had a shot like that. No, let me stop lying. When I was 26, 27, my shot was unconscious too. But it took me. He got an unconscious sweet stroke at the tender age of 15. Nah, son, I know, son. You know what I mean? He next. I tell him to keep working. Yo, Clipper Marshall, look, Mo, see, there he is. What's happening, my boy? Welcome aboard. Tap into my guy, Clipper Marshall, in the building. This is my guy from the West Coast, the Bay area. Very entertaining, my guy. Listen, Angie, baby, you in the building? I'm everybody, Angie, baby. Welcome, good to have you. Deuces, you know what it is. What's good, my boy? Yeah, everybody that's popping in, man. Thank you for the love, man. Welcome, Noble. I see you in there. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Brooklyn born, BK born. What's happening? Yeah, listen, yeah, he got a nice package. I'm just telling him to just develop his defense, become great at defense, and you will be on the court. And once you on the court, the offense will come to you. And, it's already established. They believe in his jump shot, so they believe in his shot. So he's doing good things, man. Now listen, this is the sweet spot. This is the sweetest part. Like my son, this is the sweetest part about the whole thing. Like I told y'all earlier, he about to have some college credits and all that. That man holding down in his college classes, he holding down a 3.9 in the college classes that he had taken so far. And I think he's taken like 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. That's like an 89. But in his high school, he's 95 easy. Not a question. Get that done. Hats off to that young brother. Yo, Clip, I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't watched a game this. I did. I watched the Knicks on Christmas before I went to work. They look decent. They look decent. I thought they was gonna lose to the tall boy. But yeah, they need a lot of work, man. Them teams need a lot of. I don't know. We did the craziness back then. What we got? Eliminated some teams this summer. It's gonna be basketball upsets, big ups. Yeah, yeah. Listen. Big up to him, man. Like I said, he's better than me at his age. He's way better than me at his age. I ain't learned to shoot till I was in my 20s. Hopefully he can subsidize a little education, and also he picked the right major. That if he don't land in the league, he'll be somewhere where he need to be. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to Jim God. This is my new. This is what we call it. This is what we call it. Double tap the screen if you new in the building. If you new, definitely subscribe. I need the rhythm. But this is what we call. This is what we calling our kids. Creator player. Whatever, boy or girl, the creator players. So yeah, my creator player, one of my creator players so far, he doing his thing. The other one doing all right too. He doing very well. I ain't gonna hold you. But this creator player, I gotta brag on, cause he hooping right. Yeah, there we go. Each one teach one. But it's not cliche, but it's like at this point, yeah. I want to be able to guide him. I can't. I told him today, we was talking. I was like, listen, I can't. As far as your game is concerned, there's nothing I can tell you on how to get better, because I was never that good at that age doing the things that you're doing. But what I can do is just give you the nuances to the game, the extras, the mental, like the game he had once again, let me give you the stat line from our hoopers. He had 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 deflected passes. For me, the defense is where it matters in the rebounds. The rebounds actually shocked me, because he's 6'1". He a lanky kid. So he was, you know what I mean? 8 rebounds, that's good work. Now, he said he should be dunking by the spring, too. I've been telling him, once you get... That's what I was doing at 15 and a half years old. I'm 5'11 3/4. But somebody 6'5", 6'6", I was treating him like he was 6'1". That's how I played the game, at least in high school. But I got to college when I rounded out my game and started with the jump shots and all that, and a little bit of well, I had a handle. But I had no shooting ability until I got to college. And white boys gave me the key. Shout out to the white boys. Pete Dobransky. That white boy could shoot that 3 ball like it was nobody's business. So yeah, once I learned how to shoot, then I was unstoppable. For like a good 2 years out of my basketball career, upstate New York, I was unstoppable. Do whatever I wanted to do on the court. 9 times out of 10, I finished with a Kenya, whole lot. Some Baby Jordan type-esque. But yeah, but back to my little man. My little man, this guy said he got the package, man. He said the coach really liked his mid-range game, which I told him forever. I said, forget about them 3 balls. I know you love Steph Curry. I know you like, you know what I mean, all that. But listen, where you could eat and get your money at, mid-range, and God bless my boy, he heeded my advice. So yeah, with that being said, listen, what time we got? We got 30. Oh my God, if I get violated, if I violate myself and my safety. Yeah, man, look, see, that's the thing. See, the coach he playing for, right? His coach got a serious program. Like he locked in. He locked in this summer. He don't want to plan for no other team. So I'm not gonna hold you. Unless his coach put them in the Kingdom, I ain't gonna see that happen. I'm basketball dad, but I'm Mr. Hands Off. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to say. I'm let the coach do what the coach do. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? That's my son. I'm just there I'm cheerleading for right now. He a sophomore. He not getting no playing time, so the coach don't really know me. And he don't need to know me. And once he start drilling and thrilling, next year he gonna know who I am. I'm still not gonna be, I'm not gonna be the overbearing basketball dad. I'm just there to guide. But yeah, I would love to get him in something. I would love to. He want to play. He want to play. But he also, I want him to be in a program. Like, I didn't have that. He in a solid high school program that's going to develop him. They about, you know what I mean? They was in the, they played in the 2A, the AA championships last year. But I think it's some different playoff season this year. So I think first round he gonna end up going against Jada Swan in them. And I don't know if you know about Jada Swan. Thomas Jefferson's got their backcourt. Listen, Jada Swan had a 40-point quadruple double this year, right? Like 12 blocks, some crazy number. Now the point guard is a better Division I prospect. You know, he had a back-to-back 50 ball and 50 and 70 back-to-back. They number one team in the city, I believe. Yeah. And the way the rankings and the way the things is piling up right now, is looking like my son and them team gonna fall into that bracket with them as the number one seed. Well, Thomas Jefferson, number one seed, going up against, I guess there'll be a 16 seed. Yeah, it's all experience though. But yeah, that's how the PSAL work. But like I said, I'm the nuance guy. The mental, because prior to that game, he had a little freak injury, and he had to play through that. And he played through it. Yeah, what up, Rona? What's good with you, man? When you going live, man? You going live later today? Because I believe, I know I Smoke Hip Hop going live. Bless One going live later. So if he go live, he playing music. So I'm in there for sure. But other than that, you know, I'll come talk crazy with you over there, whatever you doing, whatever you talking about. Yeah, I'm glad I flowed the conversation this way, because I got time. We can get into some politics right now. Because people are starting to go crazy about, oh my God, revoking civil rights. All that fear. I'm not afraid of this presidency. I'm not afraid of this presidency. I'm not afraid of affirmative action being revoked. Affirmative action, the government statistics show benefited white women. I mean, nothing that they do, once again, nothing they do benefits black people, black men. So we got to get it how we live still. I'm not afraid of that. Get the work. Let your work do the talking. Listen, I for myself, I'm not a rocket science right now. I'm not a rocket scientist as of right now. But I'm an asset to my company. For whatever quirks or whatever little bumps in the road that we have, which aren't many, I'm an asset to my company. And I know that. My boss has told me that. I don't take it for granted. I don't take advantage of it. But I also know that the same way I'm an asset here, I could be an asset somewhere else. Somewhere else, all I gotta do is skill up and get to it. So I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of a designated slot for me. Because I ain't never had nothing designated. I had to work for everything I got. Still do. Still am. Ain't nothing gonna change. And if one opportunity gets denied, whether because I'm black, because I speak with a slang, because I dress with an urban flair, my pants got a little sag to them, or I only wear J's, then let that be that person's loss. Let that be the reason. There's only two things I can do. really ain't nothing I could do. It's two things I could do. I could change all that stuff about me and front and carry on, or I could just, once again, take the rejection, hit the pavement, dust myself off, get back up and keep pushing. But I know what I be saying be unpopular because it sounds like I'm saying that it ain't unfair. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying this is life. But yeah, that's just me. But thank you for that 16 likes out the door in the live. I appreciate it. If you're new, double tap. We're YouTubing right now. Yo, so like I said, everybody that I mess with, the Zip with the Drips, all the content creators that I get content from. Some I don't even I done subscribe and I've become members of their channels and I don't even watch their content too heavy. The ADs, the aggressive defiances, the dog soldier who's got a channel situation. But I'm gonna tag you in this joint, dog. You know I got love for you, man. And we're gonna do some things. We already chopped it up. My guy, Urban TV. Oh my God. Net Stars, Urban Live. My bad, Urban. You know you're the home team. But I always call you the home team. That's why I always know your name. Everybody, God's work, Mac Me. Like I said, I named them. I named quite a few. I know I'm gonna forget somebody. I'm gonna leave them out. They're gonna feel the ways. King Trolls, Message in the Mission. I'm learning from everybody, man. Cause I too want to blow up, but you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that show me love. I'm just a regular dude, man. I'm nothing but my little photography skills. I mean, I am special. I am who I am. I'm not gonna be nobody, nothing else. Down the road, DMW, that means something because that's really who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's really who I am, and that's who I 24/7. That's who I aim to be all the time. It's me. Not perfect. In certain situations, I strive for perfection. In certain situations, I couldn't care less. And you might care about that situation. And I just might not. And depending on my level of not caring, that'll determine what it determine. Yeah, what employment you talking about? I need a job. I need another job too, Ronan. And hopefully it's taking pictures. Now, I appreciate you too, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It's like you like an uncle I ain't never had. I got a bunch of wild uncles. Most of my uncles are straight laced, but you're a cool dude, man. You bug out. I ain't tripping about the bug out. You a cool dude, man. I appreciate you too, man. That's a whole fact, though. From day one, you've been cool with me. Up on the Nile River. Shout out to the Nile River. Wax AP, as he goes by AP. That's a wild cowboy. That's a wild boy. But you know what I'm saying? We all got to be who we are. Can't take nothing from nobody, man. But Wax, I be seeing you. I be watching you, boy. You're a funny dude, man. You know what I'm saying? China Brand making his moves, doing what he do. Look, man, we all got a mission, man. At the end of the day, we want to take care of our families, our generations. You know what I'm saying? And if we can provide a way with this app, hey, let's see what it do. Damn, I'm getting that 17 in the building likes. I appreciate it, everybody. I really do. I can't say it enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm climbing the ranks as far as the subscribers is going. I want to continue to bring, like, I don't want to force content. So whatever I'm bringing you is, I really genuinely have an interest in it, and I'm hoping that my perspective on that content brings issue to you. You know, down the road, these conversations, or this monologue I'm having, because it's not a conversation. This is me trying to hold freestyle and rant down the road and keep y'all engaged. Oh wow, look at that. I'm looking at the wrong camera. What time we got? A little bit after 6. A little bit after 6, but yeah, let me turn this camera around. Deja, what's happening? I'm waiting on that juice. Waiting on that juice. Thanks for the don't you ain't gotta distract nobody. We ain't special. And if they can't figure it out, yeah, waiting on that let's juice. Just do it like Nike. I don't like the word try. I don't believe in try. I don't believe in try. Oh, sorry about that. I don't believe in try. I don't believe in try. I believe in either doing it or not doing it. That's either one. You try, you fail. But if you do like Nike, you get her done. Yeah, me too. Listen, I'm typing so much, it should be against the law. It actually is against the law, but I got a nice little holder here that I can drive and do my thing. Boom, boom. See, it's right here. It's right there. My steering wheel is right here. And I'm right there. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, let's go. Let's get to the juice. The health. They need the health. You be dropping the jewels. Yo, tap into Deja. She all the health. All the health. All the health. All the health kicks. She got them. The jewels for the health. She got them. Just do it. Don't worry about yourself. Drive safely, sister. Have a great week. And I hope to lock in with everybody somewhere on this app at some point. I don't want to hold anybody because I'm a little behind the time. But thank you. TGI Friday. Let's go. I appreciate y'all. See y'all soon. Oh, and I got my new frame. I got my new frames in. I got my new frames, just so you know. Oh. Well, yeah, I got my new frames in. Yeah, they all low, just so you know. But yeah, appreciate y'all. See y'all around. Peace. Definitely love. God first. Family is the most death. Take care of your babies.